Choose you this day whom you will serve. Choose you this day whom you will serve. Whether the gods which your fathers served, that we are on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me, and my household, we have chosen to serve God. If you look at this scripture, the key word here is service. The key word here is what? Service. The key word here is what? Service. The key word here is what? Service. Another key word here is what? Choice. Choose you this day. Choose you this day. Very, very important. Who you choose to serve and how you want to serve is very, very important as far as this life is concerned. Do you know why people render eye service? It's because their choice of who to serve and how they want to serve is not real. That is why you under compulsion. That is why you under pushing. That is why until you are spoken to, you don't even know what to do. The key word here is what? Service. Choose ye this day. So it is a thing of choice. It's a thing of choice. There are people who want to serve a man. You will see a man that will tell you, I won't serve any man, but I want to serve a woman. You will see a man that will say, I will never serve a woman, I will serve a man. I will never go to a place where a woman is in charge to serve. And I will say, I will never go to a place where a man is in charge to serve. Choice. Let me tell you something. Where to walk, where to go, is something you don't step into anyhow. It's something you examine and check very well if I can operate here. Very, very important. That was when Joshua gathered his people and made them to understand that you have a choice to choose who you want to serve. If I am wicked, I am intimidating, I don't have anything good around me, why will you make yourself available to serve me? You come, you say you want to change me, your guy won't change. You go suffer. You go bastardize your life. Because you lack principles or the fundamentals of service. Do I tell you something? As I dare now, none of you have the right to stand before me and say, sir, I want to advise you. You're a stupid human being. If that your advice worth something, why are you where you are? If that your advice worth something, why are you where you are? It's foolishness or stupidity for you. But the best thing you can do is to say, I have an idea, sir. Permit me. Can I suggest something? You can suggest something to someone who is higher. Or if the person calls for your idea, but never you use the word advice. Let me give you an advice, sir. You are foolish. this day whom you will serve. Joyce, in her state of foolishness last year, December, the time she was still doing whatever, because she stayed here throughout December period, still in her foolishness. That is, he was in this environment. Direction. He said, this woman needs counseling. I brought her. Buto Chidobi, sit down. She sat one-on-one with me. And I spoke to her. From that day, her lifestyle changed. And she was grateful. She was excited that I called her and sat her before me and spoke to her. From that day, she began to become a better person. It's not everybody here that will have the privilege. But since you were here that December, no, you can't continue. If you carry that kind of spirit, then something else should begin to be seen in your life. Choose you this day whom to serve. As for me and my family, we have chosen to serve the Lord. Like I said, the key word here is service. You have a choice on whom to serve and how to serve. Very, very important. I know there was a day the administrator, I don't know whether she has stayed up to this school 2 years ago, but I know she was just a kindergarten. I heard her saying to somebody, or whether she said in one of her meetings, that very soon she will begin the school. I mean, when she was still new, I don't think she has stayed up to 2 years. How old are you in this place now? She doesn't even know. She's supposed to know the year she came in. Okay. And I said the time she came up with this idea, she has not stayed here up to 2 years. I will begin a school. I got there and sat her down. It is not everybody that is called to be CEO, General Overseer. Not everybody that is gifted to be in charge of an organization. There are people who are called to follow. Even when they are second in command, they will be far better than those who are general overseer in other places. I said the school system has a lot embedded in it. And in the professionals to run a school. When you look at the fivefold ministry, he said to some, he gave what? Prophets, other pastors, teachers, evangelists, and what have you, for the edification of the church, not opening of churches. For the edification of the church, no proliferation of churches. Any little thing, I jump out, I start my own. But then for the edification of the church, in a church, what does that mean? You should have a teacher. You should have a prophet. They are playing different roles. You should have an evangelist. The evangelist will go out and preach for people to come to the church. The pastor will be at the church to nurture them as a shepherd. The prophet will be there to be releasing prophetic utterances. You see, apostle will not be there to rebuke you. Rebuke you. That's why I can rebuke you from this order. I come down from it. Bye. So they have the different roles they play for the edification, upliftment of the church. In a school like this, I am supposed to be the pastor of this school. I'm not supposed to be your oral teacher. Get a professional that will come and teach people how to speak spiritually. You have somebody that will come in to teach them mathematics. It is because of that spirit, that understanding. That is why you have different professions here. That is why you have the one that here. This one that came to do this thing. When I introduced my world, and they were surprised. And every equipment, they began to say, what we found on here. The weather is here. Mechanic is here. Benefit is here. It's because of my understanding of what this kind of establishment should be or look like. So are you a professional English teacher? Come, you have a role to play. My own role is different. What you carry, that thing you are carrying, and you are here, is to use it to serve this school for her progress. Not to pocket it and see them they look. I told her, if you have something, you can stay here and still use it. You can still achieve what you want to achieve. Nobody in her family can relegate her to nothing. Yes, sir. Today, she is the papa of the family. Yes, even in her own husband's family, she is papa. I know the mother of the husband told the husband authoritatively, never you joke with this woman. So if you think that you're a woman, because you're a woman, we will impress you. Or even nebo. You have got to talk. I'm not talking nebo, naga. Are you empty? You have a choice. Stop belittling yourself because you are a married woman. Stop belittling yourself because you have children. Stop belittling yourself. What is it that is making you feel you can never get there because of this? It's a wrong mentality. That is. That you are not on earth as a non-entity. You are not here on earth as a liability. You are here as somebody that God has made you to be. He said, I have fearfully and wonderfully made you. So why can't you have the right choice and allow God's plan to reflect and be made manifest in your life? You are in school. What is your choice? to copy from somebody? What is your choice? To copy from another? What is your choice? To cheat during test, to cheat during exam, to cheat during external examination. Is that what God is wanting you to do? It's a study to show yourself. So whether in school, out of school, anywhere you are, because you have loaded yourself with studies, you will represent Him well anywhere you are. Why will you be here as a student in SS3? There is a student in your class that is getting 90 and above every time. But you are the bottom of the class. What is the problem? You are the problem. You have not opened up and given yourself. You might be thinking there is someone somewhere that is responsible for it. No! You have a role to play for your uplifting in your academic pursuit. When the teacher is in the class, can it be your action? Can it be your behavior? What kind of mindset do you have? At that point, a teacher is in the class teaching. Are you paying attention to what the teacher is teaching? Or you are not? When will somebody stand and teach? You will listen and ask questions for clarity. And at the end of the day, you can say, no. What choice? What choice have you made while coming out from your hostel that very day? Because what controls us is our thoughts. When you were coming out from hostel, what were you thinking? Were you thinking going to the class to make a mark? When this was started singing this, I didn't want any song. I said, I'm coming here to create a background with my own song. And when they started the song, I have to come out. For them not to spoil the day for me. Because I'm loaded. And I programmed my mind how this money is going to be. What is it? What do you carry? What do you carry? What is in your mind? Why going out to work? Why going out to teach? Why going out to do what you want to do? What goes on your mind? It what will show the kind of service you are going to render, whether it's acceptable or unacceptable. What is service? Service, indeed, is a master key to unlocking God's favor and blessings. But there is how to do it. If there is something that somebody should not toy with, a service. Well, service is a master key to unlocking God's favor, unlocking Apostle's favor. I'll be using my name this morning because God can never come to stand before you. Here is not God you are serving. You hear me? Any service you have come to render here, there is a physical man here that will give you approval for how you are doing the work. And that is where you are lifting lives. All stand. I know in those days when I go to church and hear, the whole of my body will be jittery, shaking. I am going out to start practicing what I have heard immediately. My relationship with people my attitude to work, the way I go about things. Because say he will bless the work of my hand. Not the tithe, not the offering, not the greeting or salutation I give to people. He said he will bless the work of my. So what is the work of your hand? How are you doing it? How are you doing it? You have a choice. You can't continue to hear something here. You remain the way you are. The last thing I will do is to be in a place where I don't hear what edifies me. I am sitting down under the man. What he's saying is not edifying me. Then I want to please him to stay. I will not. But here, something that will edify you and lift you, you will dodge it. Here, many put their permission on the money say. When they know something important will be coming out from here, that they will hear, that will help them, is the day they will ask for permission. Is the day they will come to late, they will come late. Look at their lifestyle here too. Is the day they will come late. But this man, you see, I will pay transport from Onitsha to Lagos just to see how Papa Yediko will come out from an office. Coming out from his office, I want to observe him. This man is Christ. How does he come out from his office? So that when I'm coming out from my office, I will want to know how to move. Because I don't want to move anyhow. Another day I will go. That place is when you are late now. You will not see anything. Any day I want to watch what is happening on this side. 4 a.m. and I'm there. To enable me sit at the front so that I will watch and see how he climbs the altar. It was during that period I have to discover if that man is talking, he removes his coat. Everybody they are putting on coats will remove their clothes. If he's swinging it, they will start swinging it. Anyhow, he does it. If you bring out his hanky, everybody, this guy's spirit will not carry this man now. Me too, I need it too. Come on with the one came, come with for him. I was going to observe because I want to grow. I want to do what? I'm not sitting back and talking jargon, talking nonsense, looking for who to blame or not. It was going to Lagos that made me have the courage to begin to buy buses without minding. Because when I stepped into Canaan land, I saw buses all over the environment. What are these buses for? Okay, this man located from Yanapaja to Ogun. Because where Winners is now is in Ogun, not to Lagos. Although you may not find Oyena. So those that will be coming from Surulere, wherever all over, Yanapaja all over, there we have buses at their different locations, bringing them to church so that there will be no excuse. So when this school started, if a parent comes and say, I'm a water, open a bus side and I go with that bus now water. It may be one person, but I put bus there. He says, so there is nobody that time that came here that needed to make use of the bus. When the night, we put one there. That was how we got to have all these horses. I wouldn't start with this one, so I started by hiring. When we are at 11 in person, when we want to close school, you will see coasters, 4 or 5 coasters will line up to take our children home at the different locations. I started by hiring. So I never had an excuse of when I buy my own, No, we started with hiring until we are getting the boss one by one. And we are releasing the costards one after the other. We didn't release all of them at the same time. Yes. I said, no, you can grow. And we began with your faithful ones. Let's stop in your faithful ones. What is your problem? The problem of the mind. The problem of the mind. You think it's impossible. Without exam and practice, I won't make it. Who is giving you that nonsense? Who is telling you that nonsense? The person is trying to stop you from studying, stop you from being attentive in class, stop you from learning what you ought to learn. Relax. When the time comes, we'll write it for you. You will go there and be a liability. Because you are empty. Why will you allow somebody to use your brain? Why will you allow somebody to use your brain? Who is the person telling you? Thank God some people are telling some people now, if you are hardworking, if you go to house, you will enjoy it. But if you are lazy, you won't last. You can't stay there. Thank God. There are people that are being directed here now. You can't run again. You can't run again. Go to house. You will not regret it. You will enjoy it. And don't know when you come on the pattern here, you will see it. The person will get involved until the enemies will begin to talk nonsense. Choose you this day whom to serve and how to serve is a choice. Who are you looking at? It's an individual race. Who are you looking up to? Are you here to make a mark as you have decided, or you are here looking for who that will tell you nonsense and you will start doing it? You don't have mind of your own. And that kind of service will never be accepted. When you came in here, how did you come in? Now, how are you? When you came here, how? What were you doing there? Sit down and check yourself whether what you are doing before, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, whether you are still living the same life. Why are you having the same bank? Why are you withdrawing? It's affecting you. It's affecting you. Service, the master key to unlock. To do what? Unlock. Keep that almost every day I'm talking about jobs now. Although I told her before. So why am I talking about her? She has unlocked something that she was not able to unlock before. I didn't hear you say, I hear you say. When you hear this kind of a thing, what happens to you? Are you winking your nose? That was some of you are here. She irritates me before. I don't talk about her before. So why am I talking about her now? There is a change in her lifestyle. So I will appreciate it. Or one day, two, always lazy man. Lazy. Easy, I'm here. You come here, you stand, you look, and whatever. You are traveling anyhow, behaving anyhow, as if the work is not meaningful. But at the end of the month, you begin to quarrel for money. What kind of a people are you? You are not rendering acceptable service, and you want to be paid for it. Onye ahụ ịchọrọ ihe ọma.